Still, it might take something like 5,000 to snipe it. And I didn't scorch it, so it's not going to fall any slower. Keep 3,000 in Handan, whilst we have other troops trying to take these ones. Particularly, I want that capital. Drops his morale, makes him look a lot weaker. Now I'm doing the whole 2 movements so that I don't lose troops to attrition. You get 1% of attrition from siege if you land directly in the province, and that I don't want. He's almost certainly going to go for my... No, he surely wouldn't go for my capital. Alright, bad news, he got a supply shortage straight away. Good news is I looted a province for a little bit of ducat. You stay right... No! Selected the troops that were sieging the capital. That's going to slow it down. Not by much, but enough to be significant. Okay, joke's over. Stop sieging Chagatai. Oh. That's a cruel fate. So Chagatai are actually not helping me at all in this war. I'm busy dealing with her. Oh, that's horrible. That is truly awful. Okay, I got status quo. Whereas he got more supply shortages. This is very bad for me. Very bad indeed. I'm hemorrhaging money. I've only got enough money to keep this war going for 2 more months, unless I get some looting going, and looting not looking likely. Double status quo. He gets walls breached. Okay. And Buddhist zealots loyal to the Oirat. And a shattered retreat for my only ally in this war. The Manchus still hate me. Well, improving their relations is going to make it less likely for them to take their mission and attack me. Right, this calls for the scorching of my capital. Thankfully, the majority of my income comes from trade. Alright, 1 down. Great. It's a fort level 2 down there. I can't... Oh, I was unaware this is fort level 1. Those zealots, though. Those zealots. I could support them. Doesn't get rid of them, but it means I shouldn't fight them when I travel through their land for a bit of a shortcut. Although if my guy gets discovered, then that's woeful news for me. Do I get the bonus to shock if I fight in my own territory? Indeed I do. Alright, let's have a flambe in the hometown. Drops my income even more, I think. Well, I mean, it should. But it says I'm not losing as much money as I used to. Oh? Okay. Well, goodbye Oirat army. Sorry, goodbye Chagatai army. We knew you well. And we are just making no progress here. Supply shortage. Doki doki. Unfortunately, I can't even loot this province. Kazan's making headway here, though. That was an interesting one. Did he stamp down harsh treatment during that battle? Didn't think that was possible. But then the AI can put down harsh treatment even on colonies, so it wouldn't surprise me if they have certain rules that they and only they play by. Yeah, there we go. Right, so he's coming for me down here instead of focusing on the sieges on his own line. I'm going to drop the speed a bit more. Now, question is he going for Ulan Khab, or is he trying to make a move on me sieging up his capital? I'd rather he went only for my capital, because I don't want to lose this 2-stack. But, to be honest, we haven't made any progress, so there's no really bad side to me just pegging it here. So what's it going to be? It's going to be changing your mind. Could I fool the AI this way? Potentially. But all this is doing is letting the garrison grow in Ordos, and I don't want that. It's a little unfortunate. I kind of back myself into a corner when I go this way. "16th of January, and yeah, he's going for Dornogovi. And to be honest, he's only 4 days behind me. That's terrifying. I might not make it out of this. But at least I can reclaim Ordos. Potentially. So on the 3rd of February, you decide to go towards Alxa. Please do try and re-siege your own province. You'll be there for a wee while. You'd be there for a bit longer if I had an individual that would improve the speed at the fort defense. But I don't. And Chagatai is still being useless. Uzbek won't peace out with Kazan. The Kazani conquest of Uzbek. Yeah, Siberian land is surprisingly wealthy, so you probably won't get those in a hurry. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Marvin. Arno Lame asks what they've missed. Well, I thought this would take a lot more attempts, and it could well still take a few more attempts. So... no, I should wait till he's settled with his siege before I start getting all ants in my pants about saving these provinces. But I really, really need Chagatai to do something in his war. Just take a province. That's all I'm asking. One province. Not asking the world here, am I? I'm going to feign that I'm running away in the hopes that he does not move away from Alxa. He is moving away from Alxa. But only to his capital, where he's going to try and take out this stack. Now, moving from these two provinces takes until about 13th of April. This would take... what? That takes longer than that? Terrifying. Okay, merge together, folks. We are out of here. Am I crazy enough to take the northern route? Or should I try to goad him into my own lands? I think as he goes 1-2, I go 1, and I get smashed. Let's see what he says when we hide out. Hide out in the... Nope, he wants Ordos. Well. Wellity, wellity, wellity. At least I won't take attrition up in Ude. I think this really is a battle for survival. I get taken war score for holding my capital for what it's worth, but I'm going for the 100% here. That's awful. That's also pretty bad. But makes me somewhat glad I scorched my earth, so it should be able to hold out for a bit longer. They probably saw me as weak due to one of my provinces being occupied. I'm sure my spiraling war exhaustion helped with that. Okay. Well, Manchu, bring it on. We'll see what you're made of. Now, Manchu is probably going to want these 3 provinces, which isn't good for me. In fact, it could well be that they want to annex me. I could probably check that. Doesn't say so just yet, but they might. Oh well, they'll just have to peck away at my land for a bit. There's little I can do about that. My own sieges are taking insultingly long. What are you doing? I'm not safe down in Ming anymore. Manchu has access to Ming. Korea have the mission to attack Manchu. There's every chance that Korea can jump in and save my life. But Korea has inferior military tech. And Tech 3 is a pretty big one. Okay, so you're going to go to Goviatli, Kangai, and then up here. My troops will have little means of escape, but I should try to get that anyway. Equinox NL says, I'm taking notes to see how you're going to rescue yourself out of this situation. Good to know I'm doing this for the greater good. Okay, so, yeah, rolling on 1 on those sieges. Not what we need. May you'll be in Goviatli, and from there you're heading up to this 1 base tax province. You'll arrive there on the 25th of July, which gives me 2 attempts to roll the dice and take it, otherwise I'll just have to dismiss that unit. I could go away from it and loot this province for 4 ducats and keep him chasing me, but I don't even know if I could make it there before he could get there. The travel time between Goviatli and Altai is probably not much difference from Altai to Kangai, whereas he has a 5-minute... No! His general is dead! Yes! The Battle of Attrition, and I won. Which means we're now on fairer ground. Even... well, not to my advantage, I've only got 1 shock as well, he's got 1 shock, but it means his troops are invincible. So we get there on the 25th of July. Do I think I could make it to this province in 2 months?